Hi all, my tea kettle breweth over, so I'm serving some tea. Well, Vivica Fox has decided to weigh in on the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef. And Vivica had me kind of laughing. I heard her on some radio. And she was saying that Nicki Minaj tends to be that passive aggressive woman. And she started with Cardi B. And Cardi B is young and she's about that life. And she wasn't surprised that Nicki would start something like that because she knew security was around and all of that. But then she said she wished they had have kind of held themselves together because it was New York Fashion Week and not many black actors or actresses are invited to that sort of event. So she was sorry that it had to happen there because she says she's gone to other events that there are people there that she doesn't like, and she just, I guess, she more or less said she ignored it. So she was like, Nicki's that type of woman who will try to push your buttons, and Cardi B just lost it. And Nicki did it around security or whatever. But, however, I found it a little amusing. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Vivica Fox, it's been a few years now. She dated 50 Cent. And she's a bit older than 50. And you know how Vivica, she has that confidence and she feels beautiful, and I'm not taking anything from her, though she has a little bit much silicone in her face, and I'm not being shady. But anyway, the truth is the truth. But I'll never forget Vivica when she was dating 50 and he broke up with her. She went crazy. I mean, she was following him. I understand he was on tour one time or out somewhere and he had a Connecticut home. Vivica jumped the fence when he wasn't there. Security went off. They snatched her. 50 had to get an order of protection from her to stay away. You know 50 being a man, big strong man, he wasn't afraid of Vivica. It was to throw shade. I mean, Vivica went through it. Vivica was very Aretha Franklin. I ain't never loved a man the way that I loved you. And she really proved it during those times when 50 didn't want any more to do with her. And I'm not being shady because we all have been there. I certainly have been there. So I'm not going to lie, okay? I think maybe once or twice when I was much younger, I I was silly like that. But Vivica was an older woman at that time, so I was kind of surprised when I heard that tea going on about her and carrying on about 50 and trying to slander him. Oh, all those comments Vivica was making. Okay, and sometimes to this day, I think she tries to throw a little dig now that she's in her 50s. But I just want to say, Vivica, I did have to smile when you threw shade at Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's beef. I wondered, had you thought about the way you acted when 50 wanted no more to do with you. And you were still older. Anyway, that's all I have to report. Until next time, my loves, I will see you. Mwah.